What's going on, guys? Garrett here with Rast Group, back in another video. Today we got episode 2, part 1 of Performance or Promises. This episode we're going with a carbine. It's going to be my first ever modern material rifle, my MM-15. Let's talk about it. So, a brief kind of disclosure about my relationship with modern material. I've been kind of in contact with the owners of Modern Material for a little bit now, since the days of my photography page. Found out about Modern Material through Bull Creek Strategic up in Lockport. This is one of their original models of rifles. This is a 16-inch. At the time I bought this, I think they offered this and one other model. So this is quite a bit ago. This is a little bit of time. Now I'm on their team. I'm not on their pro team. I'm on their team. I do have a discount code, RAS5, which saves you 5% off a rifle at checkout. So I am now affiliated with them. However, I bought this rifle before there was ever any affiliation. I've purchased and built 5 other rifles for Modern Material before I had any type of affiliation. So I hope you guys can accept my unbiased review on this. I'm not going to be... Hopefully, I'm not just batting for the home team here. There are some things that I would like to see different or changed or enhanced. So we'll talk about those as well. But for the most part, that is my relationship with Modern Material. So when I bought this rifle, this was at a time where things were slightly lower in cost, but really not that much. And this entire rifle, minus all the accessories that we'll talk about, was $1,100 shipped, right? That was before any discount codes were active. That was just their base price on this gun. Pretty impressive. This was my first kind of nicer purchased rifle, like my first complete rifle that I purchased that was of a nicer quality. There's a lot of people that, have their own opinions about what they think, what rifle brand is the best as far as quality, fit, and finish. I think Modern Material is right up there with them, spoiler alert, but we're going to talk about it. So, as you can see, we got a bloodshot bronze Cerakote job on this rifle. Maybe you can't see it, maybe the lighting isn't too great right here. But that's the Cerakote color, kind of a darker bronze in a way with kind of a little bit of a reddish hue. 16-inch barrel with a massive muzzle brake on the end. I'll show you that in a second. M-lock slots at the 3, 6, 9 o'clock position, Picatinny at the 12 o'clock. So, and as you can see here, we do have skeletonized Picatinny across that top section. Saves on a little bit of weight. As far as controls and everything else, it looks to be pretty mil-spec trigger, mil-spec lower parts kit, mil-spec lower, upper. Still have the brass deflector, but elimination of the forward assist, which is an interesting kind of feature on this rifle. After this rifle, in their later models, Modern Material went back to having a forward assist on the gun. I used to be pretty indifferent. I don't think a forward assist really adds that much weight. I don't think it bothers me all too much, so I prefer to have it. I'm glad that they went back to offering that. All in all, pretty basic as far as like the components of the rifle, right? Reliable yet simple. Magpul furniture, Magpul Moprus grip right here. Kind of some medium texture with storage in the pistol grip. We got a fixed Magpul buttstock, rifle length buffer system. There is a mid-length gas system in here, so that pairs very nicely. Additionally, we have a pretty substantial muzzle brake on the end right there, and that is pretty stout, right? If you're shooting next to that thing, you definitely know it, but it's a unit. It helps keep the gun really flat, that's for damn sure, but it's stout. So that's really it as far as like what comes included in the gun. As far as what they manufacture in-house, not entirely too sure. I'm not sure if they're sourcing parts from somewhere, if they're building in-house. A lot of the stuff is engraved, whether it be deep engraving or laser engraving with their logo. So I imagine that they are taking the time to quality inspect this, and I would believe it because I have yet to have an issue with any of my rifles that isn't related to a magazine or some type of just horrible ammo. And I've run some pretty horrible ammo in my time. To finish this rifle, I used some mounts and accessories from Unity Tactical. I'm running their fast optic riser with the pairing magnifier. The optic and magnifier selection are from Primary Arms, just a basic SLX red dot, and their 3x magnifier. I did have to slightly modify the magnifier mount to get that magnifier to fit. So actually, I didn't modify it. I had somebody modify it for me because I am not a machinist, nor am I inclined to do machining work. Neomag, Sentry Strap, and Scout Sling, just to mix it up and try those out. As you guys know, I'm an affiliate for Gat Monkey Slings. Use code RAS at checkout, I believe, for 10% off. And I prefer those slings. However, I do like to try other slings on the market so that I'm not making recommendations based off of bias. I'm recommending it because I've actually tried other products on the market. So, and I know Greg understands that. He's the owner of Gat Monkey. Awesome dude. Coming to the front end of the gun, we have a Modlite PLH V2 18650. We got some rail scales, Unity Tactical Gen 1 vertical grip. Those are kind of hard to find now. If you guys know somebody that has an FDE version of that, I'd be more than happy to take that off their hands. Just because I have the more modern grips and I like them, but I'm just trying to find a FDE one for nostalgia purposes. Controls up top, just running a hot button from Unity. Got the Unity Fusion Hub up top with the fixed front sight post, the light wing adapter, the Fusion Hub, and that's pretty much it as far as the setup of this rifle goes. So we're going to be taking this to the range. We're going to be doing some testing on it, same testing that we did, same series of drills that we did for the G45, which since that I've been doing some upgrades and modifications to that gun to get it to be a little bit more reliable. So we're going to do the Manzano Tactical Cold Start, Eagle Tactics Take 5, a build drill, a B8 test. We're going to do the RAS benchmarks, and then we're going to do the T-Rex Arms 50 round carbine assessment. We'll probably start with a few of those drills for this part 1 because it's going to be kind of a longer video once we add the drills in here. But yeah, so let's head down to the range and see how this gun performs.
What's going on, guys? Gary with the RAS Group, back with another video. Today we're trying the Manzano Tactical Cold Start first drill in the review series on my Mod Mat 15. So my OG Mod Mat, the MM-15, 16 inches, fixed stock, still got the brake on it. Let's see how we do. Got a pasted up target up here. Let's get into it. Here we have 23 rounds in total, 22 alphas, 1 Charlie. We'll add up and do the hit factor later. Next up, Eagle Tactics Take 5. Now, Eagle Tactics Take 5 drill with the rifle. As it goes, you go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 yards. You get 1.52, 2.53, 3.5 seconds at every stage. You know, half the time of what your pistol is for the Take 5. I'm doing it all to the A zone. Let's see how we do. Here we go. .5, 1.26 seconds. .49. .10. Bad lock up to the shoulder. I think everything shifted left on that, and a 2.32. .274. There we are, guys. That's the end result. We got a total of 3 Charlies, 1 Delta. 2 of those Charlies and that Delta came from 20 yards. I had a pretty bad stock lockup. Definitely did not feel right in the shoulder pocket, did not feel secure, and I just went with it anyway. Probably should have called mulligan, but it is what it is. And then one of those Charlies, slightly left out of the A zone, came at 25. I kind of relaxed my shoulder, and that's the result. So, but we got 25 on target. We got, let's see, we got 21 alpha, 3 Charlie, 1 Delta. Calculate the hit factor later. So next up, bill drill. Bill drill time. All right. See how this goes. .135. Oh. There we go. Let's check our hits. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all to the A zone.
Alright guys, we're back from the range, and as you can see, we got this ominous lighting going on now. I'm not gonna lie to you, I filmed the intro and the outro right here at the same point in time because I'm learning how to YouTube better, but I figured I'd change the lighting a little bit to give you that illusion like it's later, right? Check that out. Industry secrets. Let's see. So I started with the Manzano Tactical Take 5. I'm sorry, Manzano Tactical Cold Start. Sorry, Eagle Tactics. As you can see in the video, results of which were 22 alphas, 1 Charlie, culminating at 12.11 hit factor with when you add up all the times. Not horrible, not great. I think I could have done better. Eagle Tactics Take 5, we had an 1160 overall because my string of fire at 20 was god awful. Really hurt my score there. And then the bill drill went relatively well in a 22.22 hit factor. in a 135, 6 alphas in a 135. I think we could have done it a lot quicker, but you know, that's to be expected. I'm going to get better as I do more of this testing. I'm excited to see what the second half of the testing holds, and I'm not going to give my final opinions on anything until we do that second half of the testing. So I appreciate you guys checking out this first part. Please stay tuned for the second part. I really appreciate it. In the meantime, you guys stay safe, stay trained, stay rad, and I'll be back with the next one.